we have other type of verb which is called TRENNBAR verb. Any idea what are these?
No.
Okay. So basically, these are called separable verbs.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I know.
Now got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Separable verbs, as in German, we have so many verbs in German that are when combined with prefix. So verbs combined with prefix, they form a new verb with different meaning. For example, we have anrufen.
Mhm.
This an is a prefix
Right.
and this rufen is a verb. Sorry,
Mhm.
suffix or a verb. And what is the meaning of anrufen?
To
To
call.
to
One.
call. In the same way, we have this aufstehen. Again, auf is a prefix here, and the suffix is stehen, which is to wake up or to
Right.
get up. Now, while making sentences, these are separated from here. Sorry, the prefix and the suffix are separated. So, while making sentences, prefix goes at end of sentence and suffix comes at second position, and this suffix is conjugated according to subject, right?
Mhm.
For example, I want to say, I'm calling my mother. So it will
Mhm.
be Ich
Rupo.
rufe
Mine.
meine Mutter,
Yes, Ani An.
correct? Or I want to say, I wake up at 6 a.m. So Ich,
Stay her.
sorry, an. Ich stehe um
Sex
6
over.
Uhr auf.
Ah.
Correct? Prefix
Mhm.
at the end, suffix at the second position, conjugated.
Right.
Now we have three categories of TRENNBAR verbs. Some TRENNBAR verbs are separated, some are not, and some depends. So we have three categories. First are some prefixes can be separable, as in the prefix goes at end, suffix at second position. For example, we have uncommon, which is separated from here, which
Right.
means to arrive.
Mhm.
And we have aufstehen, you already know,
Yeah, right.
which means to wake up.
Mhm.
So let's say the train comes at in the evening. So der Zug kommt am Abend an, right?
Mhm.
So as in the train is arriving on in the evening. So this prefix is separated. These TRENNBAR verbs are separable. So all the prefixes that are all the TRENNBAR verbs that are starting with an, auf. There are some of these. Let's say by, ein, los, mit, nach, her, hin, and for. So all the TRENNBAR verbs that starts from these prefixes are separated, as in they goes at the end.
Mhm.
Now, any doubt till now?
Ma'am, why
Yes,
we use? No, no, ma'am. No issue.
clear?
Yes, yes.
Now coming to second, we have some prefixes which are not separable, as in they are inseparable. Inseparable. So, for example, we have bekommen.
Mm-hmm.
This be is the prefix originally, but this TRENNBAR verb is not separated, so it is conjugated as it is, which means to get or receive.
Mm-hmm.
And we have, let's say, bestanden. What is the meaning of bestanden?
Um, to
To
pass.
correct, to pass or to clear the
Mm-hmm.
exam.
Right.
So, for example, ich bekomme. This is not trans, as in this is not separated. This comes as it is at second position.
Mm-hmm.
So, ich bekomme einen Brief. Why einen? Because this bekommen is a accusative verb. You're aware of accusative, dative, and vexil verbs?
Yes, ma'am, but I'm a little bit confused with those. Means where to use, how to use those only dative accusative both.
Okay, after completing this trend bar verbs, we'll see that. Okay, as in how do we change the cases and all.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. And we have this bestanden, so it will be ich bestander. Let's say die Arzneiprüfung. Again, bestanden, it is not separated, it comes as it is, conjugated according to the subject, right?
Right.
So the prefixes that are not separated are be, m, er, ge, miss, her, and sir.
Mm-hmm.
Now coming to the third category, which is some prefixes are not always separable. For example, we have two words. What is the meaning of wiederholen?
Um, call again. Yeah, Holland.
To repeat, to repeat.
Okay.
And we have one word with the same prefix wiederkommen, which means to come back.
Yeah.
Now these prefixes, there are some prefixes which are either separated with with this a particular suffix, or it is not separated with some other prefix, and the suffix. The prefix is same. For
Mm-hmm.
example, this widder. Widder is not separated with holen, but it is separated with common. For example, ish wiederhole. It is conjugated as it is. It is not separated here. Ich wiederhole die Grammatik. But with wiederkommen, as in to come back, it is separated from here. Ich komme nach Hause wieder. I'm coming back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here it is separated, but the prefix is same with these verbs, as in with these suffix.
Ma'am, how
So
to know that this word is separable or not? Just like in this case, widder holler is not separable, but
yeah,
widder kyoma is separable. So
as
how
in
to?
yeah, there is no hidden trick or something like that, that with these words or with these suffix it is fixed or it is not. It's just like when you are getting to know so many words, it's just like that you learn that or you identify them. Yes, with this it is separated, with this it's not.
Okay.
Okay. For example, there are some suffix which is with some prefix which function like that, which is dush, hinter, again weder is also there, um, and unter. But the
Mm-hmm.
main focus that we have is these two words, these two pref categories,
Okay.
separable and inseparable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now coming to some examples, let's say, okay. So when you have modal verb plus TRENNBAR verb in a sentence,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Let's say I want to say I can wake up in the morning. Sorry, early morning. Now here can is also there, which is the modal verb, and wake up, which is the TRENNBAR verb, is also there, right?
Right.
Again, modal verb takes the preference. So modal verb comes at second position, conjugated
Mm-hmm.
according to the subject.
Right.
And TRENNBAR verb goes at in
Mm-hmm.
infinitive. Infinitive as in it is not separated. For
Okay.
example, the same. I can. So Ishkan,
Uh, Ishkan. Uh,
am früher Morgen, right?
mm-hmm.
Early morning. Am früher Morgen aufstehen.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you translate as in I have to call my mother. Translate this.
Ich habe meine Mutter
Oh,
angerufen.
sorry. I must call my mother.
Mhm. Ich muss meine Mutter anrufen.
Ich muss meine Mutter
Anrufen.
anrufen. Oh yes, müssen has two meaning, must and have to.
Okay.
Okay, so this have to is not that haben. Haben means to have. This is
Mhm.
have to. Okay,
Okay.
and let's say why do you have to invite your friends? What is the trend bar verbs for invite? To invite?
Einladen.
Correct. Einladen. Now try this one. What is the
Warum?
sentence structure? Yes, warum?
Uh, Hast du?
This is have to, müssen.
Warum musst du deine Freunde einladen?
Correct. Deine Freundin. Plural. Freundin. Einladen. Any doubt with the trend bar verbs?
No.
Okay. Now coming to the